Hi there, my name is Shidell, and this is WeirdoLoveTarot, and this is going to be a reading for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, for the month of May 2022. It's a general love reading, so it's not going to resonate with every Taurus out there, so just take the pieces that fit, leave the rest behind for somebody else that come up with multiple scenarios, and I don't sugarcoat anything. So, if it doesn't resonate with you, please make sure you check out your Sun, your Moon, and your Rising signs. If you're a cross-watcher and you're interested in a Taurus, keep in mind energy is fluid, so this could actually be a message for you. Feel free to switch the roles. If anybody is interested in a personal reading, you can find all the information in the description box below. You'll find my email address and a link to my Facebook page. Don't have very good lung power. I always forget to put my candle on. You'll find a link to my email and my Facebook page. You can feel free to message me through either for a personal reading. I want to thank everybody for the likes, the shares, the subscribes, the comments. I appreciate you all just for being here, for the support, the encouragement. You just, that's the whole reason I still continue to do this, because, it makes me happy when I resonate with somebody and somebody gets something out of my readings, I had a girl I did a reading for the other night, and it's like within 5 minutes she just texts me, nailed it. And I'm like, okay. It makes me happy to know that, I'm right. Never been good at anything my whole life, but I just love doing this. Anyway, getting my passion for it back, getting my I was going through a bunch of crap for a long time, so I'm coming out of it. It's getting there. Okay. So the song I had coming through for you was, I'm not sure who sings it. I think it's one of the boys from One Direction. I don't really know their names. I think it's Now Horrid. You know that Slow Hands song? Slow hands like sweat dripping down. I don't know the lyrics to the song, but that's for some reason I'm going, ooh, sexy time. But it's about, just being unable to resist somebody, is what the song is about. And what I was seeing when I was meditating were pencils. And I'm like, okay, now pencils are about, writing, drawing, creating something new, a work of art. And I kept hearing it's time to write a new chapter. So I feel like you're starting something new, and you might be in those initial stages where, you just can't keep your hands off each other. It's always about the sexy time. You know what I mean? But let's go ahead and get into the cards here. We have Elephant Spirit, learn from the past. Okay. So this is about all those mistakes, lessons. I say mistakes. That was good. You could have made mistakes. We all do. We're all human. Those mistakes, those lessons you've learned, those, everything that you've learned from in the past, using it in the current moment. But I'm going to read a little bit from the book here for you. Although we often wish we could leave the past behind, Elephant Spirit reminds us that memory matters. We must respect the wisdom of the elders who hand down to us traditions they have shaped to express our connection to each other and respect for the community. What has come before informs what we are experiencing today, and we must never forget our legacy of strength and dignity. Elephant Spirit appears with the message that we are to acknowledge that which came before and learn from it. All of us are memory-based creatures, and we must revisit the past to understand where we are and where we are going. The stories of events you experienced, the stories in our collective memory, the stories of relationships you have had be told many ways. What story will you tell? Elephant Spirit is here to encourage you to make it one that stirs in you a sense of power and dignity. For you have honored yourself by choosing to learn from your past. Spirit rejoices at your willingness to learn and grow, because that is how you grow. You learn from your mistakes. You learn from those things that didn't work out. Everything that happens to you is some kind of lesson that you have to learn in order to grow. So let's go ahead and get you a couple romance angels here. So I'm feeling, yes, I'm feeling something new here, and possibly you're trying not to repeat the past. Okay. So we have, what did I just say? New love. A new person has stirred your romantic feelings and soulmate. Yes, this is your soulmate. So I feel like you're really vibing with somebody. You're really, and you're trying not to repeat anything from the past. So, and this is a soul connection. So let's go ahead and look into your energies here. What do we got for the recent past for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising? Recent past energy for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, please. Okay, so you might just be getting over something, or might have ended something else when this new person came in. I'm hoping this isn't like a rebound thing. So what's this Tower card about in the recent past? Of course, here's the thing though. Like every first relationship after you end one is a rebound. It doesn't matter how long it's been. That's you rebounding from, you know, coming back from the pain you had. Okay. Ace of Wands and the Six of Wands. Okay, so you could have started something with somebody. You started something new with somebody, and you thought everything was going great, and then suddenly it changed. And now I'm guessing you're trying to start something new with somebody else, and you don't want to repeat the same mistakes. You may not be wanting to jump into, oh, especially with that song. Yeah, you may not be wanting to jump into the sack with somebody like too quick because you're afraid of ruining it. You know, if you think about it, if you rush too quick for the passion part of it, and I've made this mistake myself many times, sometimes it feels like that's all it was about, you know? So I shouldn't say many times, I'm not a slut. Anyway, I mean, before I have jumped too soon in that direction only to find out that that's all they were interested in. So let's see here. What's going on in the current energy? That's not going to be for everybody, but what's going on in the current energy for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising? Current energy, please. Ooh, Seven of Swords. Let's see. What's this Seven of Swords about in the current energy? I don't like this card. I've never liked this card. What's this Seven of Swords about? Could be dealing with an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. You have the King of Swords here, and you have the Knight of Wands. With the Seven of Swords. Could be caught up with a player. You might be thinking that this person is a player because they're trying to, okay. What I'm getting here, you know, because the Knight of Wands for me, it's not necessarily a player. It's just a very inconsistent energy and an on and off energy. It's a very passionate energy. It's somebody that comes in for the fun time and then, you know, they're gone. But, you know, sometimes they come back, you know, I feel like maybe someone new that you're dealing with, they may be very interested in the, you know, the fun time with you, the sexy time. And you're trying to hold back from jumping in, and it may be making them a little bit cold, a little detached. Could be dealing with an Aries, Leo, Sag, or a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Now this Seven of Swords, this could be you thinking that they're lying about, you know, You may be thinking they're trying to play you because you have learned from your past with this, the elephant spirit here. You could be thinking that that's all they want from you, okay? And when you're not giving it to them, they get detached. So that's just, but I think you are deceiving yourself. This person just genuinely, I mean, a lot of people, I'm the same way. I won't jump in with anybody unless there are genuine feelings. I am unfortunately one of those people that, because I feel energy so much, I feel, you know, I can connect with someone's energy, and it's not very often I find somebody that their energy matches mine. Okay. And, I when I find that, I grasp onto it, and sometimes I move a little too quick. But it tends to ruin it. And this person may just be that may be just how they express. They may, their the way they express their feelings is through their sexual energy. So you may be telling yourself, no, they're just trying to play me because they get cold. They might just think that you don't want them. So what are the challenges here for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising? What are the challenges here for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising? Like they're trying to get with you. They're trying to express the way they feel towards you, and you may be, holding back because you don't want to jump too quick, and maybe getting cold and detached because they feel like you don't want them. So what are the challenges here for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising? Did that make any sense? Okay, Page of Swords. Okay. Again, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. Now, the Page of Swords, that's the observer. The Page of Swords watches, collects the information, collects the truth. Five of Coins and the Nine of Wands. Okay, so this person, the problem, you may be watching this person just say screw it and walk away because they may be thinking that you don't want them. You're thinking that's all they want from you. Y'all really need to sit down and have a talk about your intentions. I mean, you have the Wounded Warrior, the Nine of Wands, and the Five of Coins. That's the being left out in the cold. Like, you're watching somebody abandon this situation. They may have been hurt in the past or made to feel like not good enough in the past, and you not, some people express themselves through, making love. That's and they may think, since you don't want to do that yet, you don't want them, and they're like, no, okay, I'm not good enough. Somebody in my past has made me feel not good enough. I'm just gonna bail on this. So let's get a potential outcome here. I say potential because we all have free will. We all have the ability to change the outcome based on our own actions. Nothing is set in stone. So what do we have here? Judgment. Okay, somebody's going to have an epiphany here. And go, oh, okay. So they're either going to be like, oh, so Taurus does like me. Or you're going to be like, oh, you really do want more than just that. So let's see. Now feel free to switch the roles. What's this Judgment card here about? Whew. Seven of Coins and the Empress card. Now, this person could very well be a player. You could be right. That could be the lies. They could be, and since you're not giving it to them, they're like, screw this, and walking away. But you're going to really look at this with the Seven of Coins and the Empress. Okay, that's your energy. That's Taurus, Libra energy. You're gonna really look at this and decide, is this worth it to me? Is this person worth it? I know my worth. I know what I require. I know what, but the problem is, yeah, and you're going to sit and you're going to look at it because you can see in this Seven of Coins, she's just like, are you worth all this work? So Think about it. Know your worth. Is it worth it to you? And then you're going to pass that judgment. You're going to decide. That judgment is going to be different for everybody. Okay. So let's get some advice from Spirit. Advice from Spirit. 10 of Wands. Okay. If this is too much, if this is causing too much drama, if this is, you know, yeah. Okay, so you have the 10 of Wands here. Like I said, you can see that's a lot. That's somebody with a lot on their plate. That's somebody with a lot of baggage. You might have baggage. They might have baggage. You're both still holding on to something in the past that you might not have healed from. You have the Tower again. This is telling you, remember how things changed before when you jumped right into it. And you're seeing that. It's like you jumped right into it. Remember how everything changed before. Okay. And you have the 3 of Cups here. That's a new beginning in love that turns into a 2 of Cups. Okay. What this is telling me is Spirit's like, you know what? You got a lot on your plate. If this person thinks you are worth it, they're not going to go anywhere. What's meant for you will always be for you. It will come back together. But remember, you know, learn from your past. Learn from what you've been through in the past. If rushing into it before caused a Tower moment and, you know, things changed, and that's why you're holding back now, just, you know, it sounds to me like, and I'm really surprised the Ace of Swords did not come out, that you need to sit down and truly talk about your intentions. It's like, hey, like you may need to say to this person, if this be your story, don't force it to fit, but you need to, maybe you might want to say to him, you know, I really like you and I don't want to ruin things by rushing too quick. Okay. I've had people in the past leave me, you know, right after they got that part of me. I don't want to share that part of myself unless I know it is something that's going to be worth it to me. Okay, because I know what I'm worth and I don't want to settle for just anything. If this is meant to be, it will be. And I feel like this person will understand, because this is a soulmate connection. I feel like they really, really want you, and they really, really want to express that they want you. And they may feel like, based on their past, based on the lessons they've learned from past relationships, they may be feeling like you don't think they're enough because you don't want to jump their bones or whatever. Okay. I hope this helped somebody and it resonated with somebody. But if it did, can you do me a favor and click on that like button? I would so appreciate it. It helps me to know that somebody got something out of my readings. It also helps to get it into the algorithm so more people can see it and hopefully get something out of my readings. If you like the way I read and you want to see more content by me, by all means, I invite you to hit that subscribe button. Otherwise, I wish you a blessed night. Much love. Bye.